Refreshing Life Kids books are his most popular work that consists of an 8-part series written for children ages 8 and up.
So, 2 things that I need from all of you. 1, you will probably never have someone as handsome and cool as me in front of you again in your life. So pay attention. You have some beautiful teachers, I'm kidding you. But you'll probably hear something that I share with you that will remind you of something that you experienced in your own life. It might remind you of something that you've done in school, outside of school, at home, playing a sport. It may be something that you may have even heard this morning. The second one is always harder than listening, is to have fun. Okay, so you ready to have some fun? You ready? Everyone say good morning, Mr. Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Morning.
And I happen to be someone who absolutely loves reading, writing, illustrating, sharing my life with other people. Show of hands, how many of you like drawing and black? How many of you, if you don't love it, maybe you still like it a lot. How many of you love or like reading? Okay, how many of you are like me and your favorite part of the day is actually just recess? Yeah, it's all good. All right, there is this magic that you can actually tap into and find and use. Now, not like magic like potions and spells, but magic like feelings and skills that you can develop. Because see, Black History Month is a combination of paying attention to past and present sacrifices that people have made, along with the daily and ongoing fight and responsibilities that we all share in order to bring peace, healing, and unity to our country. But no matter what the world may say, Black History Month is our History Month. Everyone say our History Month. And because of that, it cannot and should not be limited to historical milestones or even restricted to these spectacular achievements of the past and present. No matter what you look like on the outside, if you're black, brown, purple, green, or blue, doesn't even matter. But if you lead with peace, positivity, and you have a heart that is dedicated to serving others, that even ordinary people like yourselves and me and our teachers here can turn what is referred to as an ordinary moment into like a superhero-like experience for all of us. The ability to be kind to others. The ability to use your imagination, to be creative. This magic existed well before this really smart guy named Carter G. Woodson was able to secure the second week in February back in 1926 to be dedicated to the achievements and the accomplishments of Black people. It is a magic, it is an opportunity for all of us to come together and make this world a better place. That was here well before former President Gerald Ford in 1975 and 1976 was able to secure the entire month of February for Black History Month. It is the magic that people like your parents, your aunts and uncles, your great-grandparents, your teachers even, it is the magic that all of us are capable of using. You just need to believe that it's inside of you to begin with. So, is it okay if I tell you a little bit about my life? I'm going to start telling my story from when I was 5 years old. And watch how cool this is, because the stories that I've written that some of you will have an opportunity to read, hopefully this week and in the next week, you'll start realizing that a lot of the stories that I'm going to be sharing with you and some of the lessons that I've learned about being a really hardworking young person in this country, you'll start seeing some of those in the stories that I've written. So when I was 6 years old, my mother did not have a lot of money. She did not graduate from what is referred to as high school. When she was 15 years old, she stopped going to school. There were a lot of reasons why she didn't go to school, but the point is, life was very difficult for us in the very beginning. And there were not only myself to take care of for my mom, but there was also my sister Leah, my brother Daryl, my sister Ayana, my sister... You know what? Instead of telling you about all of this, can I have some volunteers just to show everyone what it was like? So, I've got... Oh, Granddad. Come on up, Granddad. Perfect. Granddad, Grandma right here with the jacket. I need someone to be my mom. All right, come on, Lily. Come on, Lily. Step back. Come on up. Okay, why does this matter? Growing up, teachers, you may be familiar with square footage, but there were 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. At times there were 14 people that lived in a 900 or was it 950 square foot apartment. We all squeezed into this apartment from the time where I was 5 or 6, all the way up until I was in college almost. Remember I told you that if you're going to volunteer, to be like a family, I need to get the babies to someone who can take care of the babies. So grandma, my granddad is one of the main characters in the Country Life series because I was so inspired by his life. At 15 years old, he left a farm in North Carolina and he worked in factories to take care of his family from the time he was about 20, practically all the way up until almost the time when he passed away. So my grandfather was always working. My grandma was always taking care of the baby. My mom was always on the phone. Girl, don't you know all my kids? Anyone know what this is? Raise your hand if you ever ate leftovers. Okay. How many of you have had to eat leftovers when the leftovers turn into leftovers? Anybody? Okay. So, the cool part about that is my stepfather would always take some of the old food in the fridge. I don't know what he did, but he would always turn it into a really good meal. Now, my aunt, she wanted to be a nurse. So she was always studying and reading. So, why does this matter? When I was 8 years old, I had a teacher tell me one time, "You are the worst reader in my class." And when this teacher told me that, it broke my heart. It made me feel like I was just wasting my time. She said, "You're always getting in trouble. You can barely read, so this is what you need to do. You need to go home and find a quiet spot in your tiny little house, which was almost impossible for me, and practice reading every night." But in the 4th grade, I had a lady named Dr. Anna Rocco, who said, "You know what? There is some magic inside of you that you haven't recognized yet." The magic that I was talking about 10, 15 minutes ago, those skills, that amazing stuff that's in all of you, even the younger crew. She said, "I'm going to help you pull it all out so that you can use it." And I looked at her and said, "Lady, you crazy. I don't got no magic to me. What you talking about?" And she says, "No, you have to understand and believe that there's a magic inside of you. A magic that your grandfather started to try to give you, but he didn't really have a chance to finish. A magic that your aunt and your uncles would love for you to find, even though they may not have found it. A magic that your sisters and your brothers are going to absolutely need you to show them how to find it also." I was the type of kid that got made fun of so bad by so many people for so many things that I couldn't wait for somebody else to be having a hard time so that I could put all the negative attention off of me and onto someone else. I know that's not the right thing to do, but I was being treated so bad from some of my friends that as long as they weren't making fun of me, it didn't matter. I know that's not the right thing. I'm going to be walking you through not only what I included in my stories and what I continue to write about as an author, but also the lessons that I learned from your wonderful teachers that even you have right now that you'll absolutely carry with you for the rest of your life. Now, have someone that is believing in you. How many of you know someone that you go to right now that really just loves you and believes in you? Raise your hand. I was up here earlier, but they were so busy and distracted with things that were troubling them that they didn't really help me or my siblings. So there were times when I would wake up late and miss the bus. And if I missed the bus, guess what I would miss at school? Breakfast. If I missed breakfast, guess who was really hungry and upset and mad and going crazy by 10 o'clock? Me. Right? So I need people to help me be myself and my siblings, because we, as the audience, are going to wake them up, and we're going to watch how they started to pay what is called the price to be successful. Leah, your sister Leah, come on, Leah. Daryl, my little brother Daryl, come on. You're Glen, yeah, come on, Glen. Little Glen. And then Rihanna, how was it? All right, Ray, come on, Ray. This is the most important part right here. When you want to do something good in life, you have to what is referred to as pay the price to be successful. In anything that you do. If you want to learn ABCs, you have to pay the price to learn. If you want to learn multiplication, if you want to learn how to cook, if you want to learn how to become a doctor, whatever it is, there's a price that you're going to have to pay. Price. P-R-I-C-E. Your turn. Follow with me. P-R-I-C-E. One more time. P-R-I-C-E. Last time. P-R-I-C-E. Now, the P in Christ, R, would simply stand for being responsible. This is the one that you have to do sometimes when nobody else is really watching you. Integrity. If you're still watching TV at 9 o'clock, is that having integrity? No, it's not. Everyone say commitment. There were these superstar athletes that I used to watch. Mike Jordan was one of them. Oh, my man, you know all my old superstars. Give me another one. Another one. Oh, my God. What's your name? No, you ESPN. That's your name. All right. So, and this one is called commitment. Everyone say commitment. So, the reason why we're doing this is because the last letter happens to be the word enthusiasm. Everyone say enthusiasm. I'd rather show you rather than tell you what enthusiasm means. And you're going to close the whatchamacallit. I'm going to call it the whatchamacallit. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Today is Monday, and I guess we're going to do some stuff in class. 1, 2, 3. Now, does that seem like a teacher who you would be excited to be in class with? Someone who came in every day and just said, oh, okay, y'all, just sit down. Now, once in a while, a teacher might be having a bad day. It's okay, they still love you, because I used to do that too. But, how many of you would rather be in a class with a teacher like this? 1, 2, 3. All right, everybody, it's Monday. So guess what we got going on? We have a really cool brain pop video, and then we're also going to do some writing. And then once everyone's ready, we're going to have snacks. Guess who brought us some extra snacks today because I just felt like giving up, right? And then we have a field trip coming up, and everybody gets to, all right, say end scene on 3. 1, 2, 3. The cool thing about it is that it works both ways. If you are a student who walks in the building with your head down, and when people say good morning, you just do what I used to do. Good morning. Right? How many of you ever felt like that? It works both ways, so you have to find ways to be what is called enthusiastic. So everyone say enthusiasm. We are going to pretend to go back to 1996. My teacher, Dr. Rocco, is believing in me and my siblings, and she's teaching us how to pay the price for success. They are going to have to get dressed. They're going to have to get their breakfast. And then you got to get your book bag. See y'all book bag? And then you got to get your bus all the way to the bus. All right, are y'all ready to cheer them on? kindergarten, just letters and pictures. And then before I knew it, I was adding words and sentences to my writing. And then after that, I realized that I can actually write paragraphs. And that those paragraphs can turn into wonderful pages. And that those pages have the opportunity to actually get people to start thinking different about the world that I was sharing with them. Yes, I am a writer, I'm an educator, but I am someone who absolutely knows how important it is for you to do these three things. No matter what, be kind. Here's another one. No matter what somebody says to you or about you. I had a teacher tell me that I was a bad reader. Oh, it broke my heart as a little kid when that lady said that to me. But no matter what anyone says to you, a friend, a teacher, or a grown-up, even a stranger, always work hard. Everyone say, be kind.
Be kind.
Everyone say, work hard.
Work hard.
Lastly, I wear it on my wrist every single day. If you can learn how to be kind, if you can learn how to work hard, if you can remember that it's never worth giving up, because at the end of the day, MLK, when you are trying your best, you at some point will not only tap into this magic that I'm talking about, not only will you achieve and accomplish all your goals and your dreams, but at some point, you will be able to spread and share the magic that's inside of you around the rest of the world. I just want to tell you that all of you are wonderful. You are magical beyond your own imagination. And if you wake up to be kind, if you wake up to work hard, and if you never quit, the world is yours. Thank you, MLK. I had an awesome time.
Teachers, if it wasn't for adults who had no business jumping into my life at this age and really putting some structure and routine into my spirit, I have no idea what challenges would have really come my way to the point of maybe even not overcoming some of those real life difficulties in terms of the decisions that young people make that put them on the wrong path. So I just want to thank all of you for all the work that you do. It's cliche to say because I don't know any of you, I haven't seen you in action, but I know just based on the interaction from these wonderful kids that you are all pouring your heart into them. So I just think y'all keep going, and you know, it takes a village, truly. All right, so thank you all again.